All right, hello, Premiere. This is it. This is the podcast. Y'all have been doing the most today. I'm joined today by Matt.
Trey White.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Pop. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. We gotta be professional, remember?
You dumb.
Pop knows. They don't know Pop. They're not from New York. Stupid.
Guys, Apple's getting really upset. Can we stay on topic here?
Is he still?
Probably, I don't know. But we've had and Prod join today. First time in a while.
What's up?
Trey away. Say it,
And we were
Prod.
gonna give you guys.
Let me hear you say it, Prod.
I don't even know what the fuck I know what he just said, but it didn't make sense.
So say it then. Just
I
say
ain't
it.
saying
Huh?
Just let your nuts check.
I don't even know what the fuck it's supposed to sound like.
Oh god.
All right. Anyway, let's get into it. Mason, take over.
I can't believe
Say
it.
it in Creole.
The group chat just took over, man. Group chat just took over. I can't even.
Get a hold of your podcast, man.
Let's go, Mason. Let your nuts check.
All right, and today, guys, a lot happened. We have to talk about it first and foremost. Game of the week. We knew it was coming. Ramp versus Juan, and Ramp was talking all that talk, 4-0. Juan as well was 4-0. This was actually streamed, so we all saw it. If you guys caught it, and wow, Ramp just got destroyed. Juan won 24-0. Then it desynced. Obviously, that sucks. But yeah.
What quarter did it desync in?
The fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. But Ramp was streaming. It really just turned off. It wasn't like a disconnection. It said desync.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go ahead and set that, by the way.
Yeah, you do that. Juan's crying. He's being a little bitch. But yeah, I mean that happened. Juan won pretty easily. Ramp refused to block Floyd at all. I don't know why you guys don't know how to do that. I guess that's why we're making this podcast. But yeah, Floyd 3 sacks. Ramp just stood there, didn't move, didn't throw it quick, held on the ball, and then Juan actually can pass now. New. So Ramp didn't know what to do, and it just looked ugly. Did either one of you guys catch the game?
I saw the beginning.
Yeah, I saw actually probably all of it or most of it. I was cleaning my room while watching. But I don't know. I think Ramp just kind of got behind fast, and you can't do that against Quan. That's where Quan strives with the lead. You kind of have to make Quan play from behind to want to have success, but easier said than done.
Yeah, there's not much, If the second Juan takes the lead, it's going to run. But he actually kept throwing it, and Ramp just could not read the defense. It was going to be a shutout. Did not look good. So right now, I'll ask it. Everyone's thinking, is Juan the favorite to win the Super Bowl right now to you guys?
I mean, I guess you'd have to think of it, right? Because he was in the last one, almost won it, and then this season started off on fire.
Why would he be the favorite over Brandon?
He beat Brandon
because he just beat Brandon
28-7.
and then he barely lost the Super Bowl.
I understand that, but
and he has a better team.
He's still a champ, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he was 28-7.
I'm gonna say it's too early. I mean, the playoffs.
The Eagles aren't in real life. You think the Eagles are the favorite to win? I mean, they're the champs, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're the favorite.
Hold on. Bro, can you just repeat that?
I was just trying to explain Pop's logic, so he could kind of see it. No, I was saying in real life, would you say the Eagles are the favorite just because they won it last season?
Yeah, but this is the video game, though.
But it's the same thing, though. I think overall, so far, Juan is.
I would say Juan has to at least be the NFC favorite, because he's I think 5-0 now. He's kind of rolling. I think Nard gave him a close game in week 2, but he beat Brandon pretty easily. He beat Ramp pretty easily.
He just beat the champ 28-7, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, I always always say the first couple of weeks, really like first 3 weeks, is people just figuring out how to use their new players, things of that nature. And I think the first couple of weeks in Madden are the most unpredictable.
And let's see, he has Cam, Real, Mike, Miles, Seahawks, Nard again, Pop, Jake, Apo, Sky, who's just Pop again, and then Real. And I'm trying to find his loss among them. Best bet is Nard or
But we're not saying
Sky.
we're not saying he's gonna have a bad record.
Say my Super Bowl favorite is going to be a dark horse, but Cliff. I don't know. I think Cliff is capable. He's got John Ross, who has to be accounted for every single snap. He's got Mixon, who can spin out of his shoes. He's got a solid defense, and he's also got Darnold. So if he can get him some XP, I mean, I'm gonna have to say either Cliff or
Cliff is
Juan
undefeated, isn't
Nard. Yeah, he hasn't lost yet. Or he might have had to take a. I'm not sure what's going on with his game because his internet is out, and I don't know. But he hasn't lost a game yet.
Plenty of time.
So in the chat that we have to talk about, Ramp writing down the plays. And one of the more amazing moves that I've ever seen.
I mean, people try to like save archives and stuff like that, so it's not that crazy. But I don't know. I think more so Juan's defensive plays. Everyone knows what's coming. You just got to learn to stop them.
Yeah.
So
Have you guys ever?
He should have kept that to himself, maybe. But I don't have a problem with it.
Why?
Why don't I have a problem with it?
No, why keep it to itself? Why not spread the wealth?
Pop's gonna be on the internet late tonight.
Pop is there.
I mean, there's more than just the plays though.
now.
Like there's setups and all that go into that. It's not like Juan's running these plays stock. So just seeing the plays isn't gonna really tell you a whole lot about what he's doing. Like I saw him shimmying his linebacker back and forth.
Nah, you know what it is? You know what it is? Pop just thinks he's better than everybody. And so he's like, now that I got the plays, who's going to stop me?
That's even more reason to tell everybody, you know?
That's what Pop,
I mean,
Pop thinks he's just better. And that's fine. I actually respect that. I might steal a couple. I don't even know what they are. I don't really care, actually. But they're there. And so
Jason, you know all of them. Come on.
I do. Literally, I want you guys. Wow. The attack. I don't do any of bro, I just randomly call a nickel play and then just hot route it wherever. And then I'm like, all right, let's go. That's the play.
That's the play, huh? Okay.
That's the play.
All right, we're on to you. We're on to you. Mia.
Nobody knows what's oh my god. You guys think I'm like Juan? Come on now. Let's be real. Let's think of things.
No.
You say you're better than Real?
Better than Juan. Better than all y'all. Everybody.
Oh.
But,
So, all right, Mason, before we get to the next point.
no. We're not going to make this about me again. Back to the plays, though.
All right.
Have any of you guys ever done that? Written down the plays?
I don't know.
Nah.
I mean, I definitely have seen like a play, and I've like been like, "Yo, I'm gonna try this play," but then I just get gashed.
Oh no, I've done that before, but not right. I haven't written it down.
Yeah.
You know.
Something about the writing it down is like you're gonna study them. Like, what is it? What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna practice with it? I'm confused. You're just gonna call it.
To kind of spin zone this is a good sign though, because last year everyone was like, "We need a new Giants. This guy's not playing." Now he's writing down plays, so the commitment's there.
It is there, yeah. He's in the chat. He's attempting trades.
So let's get a positive from there.
4-1.
We got an active Giants. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You lose to Juan. That shit happens.
God, Ram's gonna be Juan now. Is that what he wants to be?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think he has. I don't think he'll let his ego let him do that. He would never. I think he's just doing that so that way, if he does play Juan again, he has an idea of how to beat certain concepts in certain situations.
Spreading the wealth, man.
He's not. Yeah.
Spygate.
Spygate.
YouTube gate. This is it.
I mean, I think this is just Madden though at this point because everyone runs similar plays. Well, I mean, I've said this in the past podcast. Everyone runs similar plays. Everyone's running the same kinds of concepts. I see
That's
people
true.
like jiggling their linebacker. I'm not really sure what that does, but I
It
see
does
it.
something. I got an idea what it does.
Oh man, Pop's on it, or not Pop, Prod.
That's why I said something about it in the chat.
We're about
He's
to
been
hear
doing it.
keys clicking in the background. Pop's like on YouTube. We know exactly what's coming.
Prod knows. Prod is like the protector of the league. He's like, all right, I know everything. I could be the best, but I'm not gonna do it. And if anyone else tries me, we're on.
It's like when you go on YouTube at work and you're just pretending like you're watching a video about your job, but you're really just like creeping on BS, and you're like, oh, it's just research. Commish research for Prod.
I love the
Is
dedication.
that what you be doing at work?
I'll just do whatever. I don't know. Depends on the day. Some days I'm like crazy
Oh.
busy. Some days I just do whatever.
Must be nice.
But yes, it could be better. It could be worse.
We pop with the 7-0 lead going in the second quarter. Never mind, it's tied up now. Oh, never mind, it's a holding penalty. Bring it back.
We got Prod on the play-by-play. But all right, let's get to the actual point of the users who we think are new that have a solid chance at making the playoffs, or at least making noise and playing spoiler towards the end of the season.
I think definitely Cliff. Obviously.
Okay.
I don't think Brandon's not a new user at this point.
Nah, we'll say he's been here. We'll say all right. So first we got to outline the new users. We got Cliff. We got Miles. We have Dom.
Wouldn't you include Cam in that? Because Cam,
he's new.
I mean, he joined the same time.
Is it new, or is it just somebody who would be making the playoffs that didn't make it last year?
Let's
and
just
necessarily have to be new.
No, let's just do someone who made the playoffs who wasn't there last year. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems simpler.
All right.
All right. So we have. Does anyone have the standings? Want to rattle off who's doing well and who's doing poorly?
Real is doing really well. Real is, I believe, 3-1, 4-1, 4-1. And he has been. Yeah, I just remember him playing. He beat Mike. That was a surprise.
He's 2-1.
He's 2-1. Oh, he's better than 2-1. I think he won a couple tough games though. In this league, everything's.
I mean, Real played a very high quality game against Quan last season at the end of the year. I mean, he kind of had the tough miss, but that was still probably one of the closer games that I've seen Quan play and Premier.
Yeah, he played him to a tie. He's gonna play Cam today, so that's another new user as well. Cam is
That'll be a good game.
Yeah. Cam's 3-1. He only lost to Cliff, who's 4-0. So we don't know how good those two users are. Los is 3-1 again. I mean, we saw what happened last year, you know.
Happened last year. He No. What happened? Because he gave Gutter a hard-fought game.
Los wasn't in the playoffs. It was the Seahawks user. Come on.
Oh no, that was the game before. Wasn't it? Was the last week of the season or something like that?
No, it was like 2 weeks before, and then he needed that win real bad. And then
Yeah,
I
he
think,
needed that one.
yeah. Gutta had a tough game. Speaking of the NFC West and Gutta had a really good game against against Dom today. That was probably one of the better games that I've seen in Premier this season.
Yeah.
So is it fair to
I got a shocker, actually. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Is it fair to say that Gutter might be a little overrated? I mean, he was in the playoffs. He barely beat a Seahawks user. We talked about the NFC West and how it wasn't that good.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, Prod. I know you had something on your mind.
Oh, this is completely off topic from what y'all are about to talk about. So just go ahead and respond.
All right, never mind. So then,
I'm saying last postseason, you know.
I wouldn't say Gutta's overrated. I would just say he just plays the game like, I don't know. He just gets wins. He grinds them out. You can't say he's overrated, because if he was overrated, he would have just choked that last drive, because he did need to score points to win, and he did it. So
that's true.
No, he's not overrated, but he's beatable like anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just has to, and it's really going to be can he finally win that division? If he wins the division, I think you got to get a bye in the NFC because you have so Nard is a really good user, but he's still in the conference with Juan and Real, and those two are playing very well. Ramp just lost today, so really the NFC South really has they're going to get the number 2 seed, and it just depends on.
Let's not forget too. Gutter got the monkey off his back against Sky.
Yeah, and that's a huge win. If he does it again, he's got a 1-game lead, and that's a big deal. Then he's the 2 seed, and then who knows what happens. Maybe no one figures out the tricks and tips we're about to teach him, but what are you gonna do? But so the first thing I have to teach you guys about is the rollout deep 30-yard backup thing and how you stop it. Pride, do you have any what's your ideas on that?
First of all, basically, I mean, just to do a basic tip off the jump without doing the advanced one that's going to come out. If you think somebody's rolling out, especially if they do it to one specific side, I would at least blitz that side they keep rolling out to, especially if it's a play action deep crosser. You usually can tell which side the rollout's going to go to. Contains, they don't really do shit like they used to, so don't try and rely on contains. Like, I'm in a league now where that's like what half the league does, so I'm used to defending this. But obviously, you want to put the spy on so that they don't have a threat to run. And then I'll let Mason give out the other little tip to that.
Should I give out the big one? I don't want to give out the big one, man. The big one's if you're gonna play this type of style, someone's really gonna stoop to this level and try to roll out every play. You then have to stoop to the level of if you got to spy him, and then if he's just going to sit there, you got to just press R3. And, you can't just let him sit there. Luckily, with the pass,
and tell him what that does.
Yeah, R3 rushes up the guy who's closest to the quarterback. So if someone just wants to keep rolling out and cheese balling, you just got to press R3 once you feel like he's just going to sit there. Now, the difficult thing with that is if you do that too soon, it opens up the quickest little pass lane. So if you're playing someone who's good, they might start moving players up, and you just got to be really careful. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you really have a good timing of how to do it. And they took out a little glitch that used to be in the game where you could just press it immediately. And there's a way around that. You just had to really just throw it quick against the user, and you just had to be like, all right, he's coming from here every time, run a slant over it. But some people didn't know, and then they got sacked every play. Luckily, they updated that out, and there you go. Someone just keeps rolling out. You just got to press that button. That's a big one.
And another thing is you just got to make the guy throw. Like, you can't let him throw out to his throwing side. So if it's a right-handed quarterback, you can't let him roll right. You kind of got to make him go to the left side or get rid of the football. Mm-hmm. That's a big one.
Exactly.
Make them play real football. Make them have to actually use their brain and not just roll and then just to take 7 seconds to throw the ball. You got to make them, you got to force them one way. I mean, I'm sure – you see schemes like this in the NFL all the time. The Chiefs, the Patriots couldn't really stop the Chiefs, but they tried to stop Mahomes from rolling out every play. Just a little thing, because you see if he's able to roll, he's a very scrambling quarterback. This is why I don't know why the fuck you would trade him in Madden, because this is what the game is now. You roll out and you have a big arm, and then you can complete 50-yard passes. But if you don't realize that, that's what it is, and that's why Mahomes is so good in real life. It's the same thing. So, and Cam now has Mahomes, so boom, there you go. If you,
that
trade know why he's suddenly good. If you want to know why he's suddenly
trade him in the division too.
In the division, unbelievable. And who's this quarterback now?
Kirk Cousins. Cousins still has
Cousins. Mr. Candy Arm, who has
I don't know. I just played Kirk Cousins, and that dude has a rocket for an arm. I don't know what he does to make – maybe it's because Hill is so fast, the ball has to go far. But that dude has a cannon. He was overthrowing him on.
He might
streaks,
have like 92 throw power.
Yeah,
They-
it played like it
they
was like
boosted it.
97. It was huge. But
I mean, I guess if people,
I mean,
guess
yeah,
quarterback.
I don't get the move because I don't remember the players that he got with those picks that he got, because I know he did get a high first and a high second.
Matt,
But I don't. Yeah,
how many points did you just score on him?
45.
Okay, so were they defenders?
What?
Did he trade Mahomes for like a lot of defense or
I'm not sure.
Because
I mean, it's not really.
what he get.
This was my second time playing him in 3 weeks. The first game was a close game. It was like 13-7 or something like that. Came down to the last possession.
Okay,
But I just figured out what he did on defense, and then I was able to kind of just go from there.
oh, so you didn't have to write his plays; you just saw it and you're like, oh, this is
Yeah, I just remembered everything he was going to do. I have a good memory. Ramp calls me Rain Man.
He wrote it in his head.
Yeah, my mental notebook.
That's
Always
what
the
I do
group me
too.
emoji. The group me emoji writing stuff down.
That's why whenever I play Juan, I'm like, oh, I see it. I see what he's doing. I don't have to wait.
He did get a beast end in the draft that I'm looking at. TJ
Did he?
Tate.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got.
Oh no, that wasn't from the draft. That was a trade with Real, I think.
Really? He traded a rook? Okay.
Yeah, I think that was a trade with the Haha trade. Or no, he might have gotten him from the Rams. I don't know. He got him from somewhere. I don't think he got him in the draft.
Oh.
But I'm not sure.
No, I mean Juan. Yeah, Juan has monster.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
How do you stop the toss?
Ooh.
Hard flats. I mean, I think hard flats is one way, and then you just got to spread your linebackers so they get out the outside edge. But that's risky because then you open up the middle of your field.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I've been doing to stop it, especially against April yesterday, I'll just use her the middle linebacker and I'll back him up like a little. And then when I see the toss, I'll just run over there really quick and make sure it's not a stretch because then you're going to overrun the play. But usually I'll just get over there and you don't even have to try and get the tackle. You just want to fuck the blocking up.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else will make the tackle for you. Or if you get through, then you can make it. But usually my goal is to just mess up that outside blocking.
Yeah, just blow it up and mess up the lane. That's
You have to get out to the wide receivers, but you don't want to come if it's a really tight formation. You don't want to come in with the corners too much because then you're just sucking your players in, and then the wideout's just going to block them, and then you're done. So people who do that, if it's not an obvious passing situation, everyone's just going to toss it if they're a good runner, And if you're coming out in that formation, normally you can run that play. That's like one of the 3 plays.
Yeah, that's one of those hard things to get tips for because it's kind of a feel thing to me.
And a lot of that is personnel as well.
Yeah, sometimes you have to kind of personnel cheat a little bit more, no matter what the formation is. And sometimes if you see them coming out in that a lot, you just kind of gotta maybe come out with a 44 every once in a while, just kind of line up because you don't want to keep getting beat by the same play all game long.
Right.
So if you have the option, there it is. Yo, Pop.
He got it knotted up at 14, by the way.
Pop is in this. Look at him.
Pop's elite. We're a support line. Let's go. I don't know why you guys are laughing.
All right.
Oh, man. But
That damn spin move.
I'm watching this Packers and 49ers game. But, all right, so let's get back on topic.
All right. What else do we got here? Tips. What else? What's another, what they call in the community, meta play that's going around that people are struggling
I
with?
don't know. The deep crossers, guys, you just got to realize that if someone's coming out in a lot of those shotgunny tight situations, they're just going to try to get a really deep cross, like really quickly. And what that normally means is if they have a scrambling quarterback, as we just told you, they're going to run back 30 yards. They're going to do that. And so you can't let them do that. So if you ever see that, or if you ever see like a formation where you just know it's going to keep coming constantly, you kind of got to figure out how to blitz it. or you got to figure out.
Apparently, they don't even have to be a scrambler.
I don't know, Matt Ryan's serviceable in the speed department. I think he's like
if you rush with 3 all game, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
What was that about? You can't just sit there. You just see him rolling every play, and I mean, I guess, well, can't really yell at Dom. He probably just didn't even know what we just said, but he's just sitting there, and I'm like, dude, just hit R3. He's not moving. And
Pop with the kick return touchdown.
What a play!
That's got it.
Yeah. You got to rush somebody. You can't just let them do that. But that's what people are going to try to do. Here to protect you. Now, something else everyone needed to protect themselves from today. John was out trying to just get everybody.
Oh,
He's
man.
trying to control.
He's trying to do what?
He was trading. He was sending out some of the most ridiculous trade offers, man. They were in the chat. It got bad.
For Casey?
For like everyone's best young player. John was like, I get it. I get the game now. Let's make a trade.
Oh, he was trolling.
I don't think he was trolling.
No, he was hoping someone would do it. He told me, he was like, would you overpay for Marcus Mariota? And I was like, nah, Ross is the guy. I'm cool.
Would you overpay?
He even knew. He knew. He was like, I see the picks. I want them.
He goes, I've been like trying to get Mariota from John since the season started, and he said he was on the block. So I've been trying. So he messages me today, and he goes, yo, Derwin James and Will Fuller for Mariota. I was like, whoa, what? I was like, I just felt like the episode of SpongeBob where he sees the string in the box, and every time he opens it, he starts laughing. I just go on my PM and see John's name and start laughing every time. I can't believe you tried that.
I mean, that started like a Me Too movement. I think it started with PMT.
Is John? All right, so let's ask everyone this: is John the new real?
Yes, he's number one. He's by far. That was
did John jump from 5 to 1 after?
He's absolutely number one. Are you kidding me? Real's never even tried anything like this before. John said, "Fuck my reputation. I need to get rid of Marcus Mariota today." Woke up and was
Trey White?
Gotta go.
That's crazy. He was number 5, right?
Yeah.
He was number 5.
I think so.
He definitely moved up in the world.
Power
I'm
ranking.
top 2 and I'm not 2.
Right.
He wanted it. Oh man. The second I saw it, I was like, this is strange. John just with a random, just walk into the gym and I see John. Hey.
Oh, he had the flex real quick.